So we have seen that parsing with the CFG is very, very valid and very efficient. But there are certain problems with parsing, problems with CFG. Now let us take the same example, same grammar, what we have done this here. So first I will start to form a tree. So sentence, and I write noun phrase and verb phrase. And what is our input? John bought a shirt with pockets. With pockets. So let me expand this noun phrase and verb phrase. Then noun phrase can be written as John, and verb phrase can be written. What is the equation I have? Verb and noun phrase. So this I will write as verb and noun phrase. And verb I can replace it with bought, and noun phrase I can replace it with noun phrase and preposition phrase. This is noun phrase and preposition phrase. And a noun phrase can be written as determiner and a noun, determiner and a noun. And this determiner is a, and this noun is shirt. And preposition phrase can be written as preposition and noun phrase. This is with and this is pocket. So this is the parse tree that we can derive. So what does it mean here? It means John bought a shirt with pockets. So shirt with pockets. జేబులున్న కొత్త shirt with pockets. This is one meaning. Now let us try to derive another tree with the same. But what we will do is, in the second step, when we expand VP, instead of taking V and noun phrase, we will take VP and PP. Now let us do that. What I am discussing, disadvantages or limitations of the CFG. So sentence, noun phrase, and verb. So earlier for the verb phrase, I have substituted verb and noun phrase. Now what I am doing is I am substituting verb phrase, and so this will be replaced by John, obviously, and this is replaced by verb phrase and prepositional phrase. And verb phrase is can be replaced with uh, again verb plus noun, verb plus noun phrase. Bought, this is bought, and noun phrase can be written as determiner and noun. Determiner is A, and this is shirt, And this is preposition phrase is preposition and noun phrase. This is with, this is pockets. Now, both are correct, both are valid, but what meaning? Here it is shirt with pockets. That is one phrase. Shirt with pockets. This is a single phrase. That means jebulunna chokka. And here it is in the second option. Here it is verb phrase. Bought with pockets. That means he bought it with this this meaning bought with pockets. That means with money he has in pocket. Bought with pockets. That is the meaning. And here shirt with pockets. So both are valid, but it is giving two different answers. That means it is giving ambiguity. Ambiguity. One meaning is John bought a shirt. According to one derivation, shirt with pockets is a single phrase. In another derivation, bought up with pockets is associated with bought. That means he bought a shirt with his pockets. That means the money in the pocket. So this is known as ambiguity. So this is what makes the syntax parsing very complex. For example, another sentence: man saw the boy with telescope. What is the ambiguity here? Is this telescope is in the hands of man? Whether he see the boy with telescope in his hand, or this boy is handling the telescope and that a man saw. Another ambiguity. She scolded her daughter because she was angry. Angry. Now, what is the ambiguity here? Who is angry? Whether this she refers to daughter or she refers to mother. So, CFG, the first problem with CFG is ambiguity. It provides more than one answer to us, and it will not tell us which uh, has to be chosen, which tree has to be chosen. This we also call knowledge acquisition problem. We can also see another example. Suppose you have a sentence: natural language processing. So there are two meanings here. One meaning is if you consider this single as a phrase, that means natural language means human language and processing that. That is the most accepted. That's what we are doing. But if you consider language processing as a single phrase, then there is a natural way instead of synthetic artificial way, natural way of language processing. That is another accepted version. It may not be, um, maybe few people may accept it. So CFG, it leads to ambiguity. It will give more than one option and it will not tell you which one to use. That is the first problem. Second problem is when you have more number of inputs, you will have more number of possible trees. these type of trees you can build. So if you have n number of inputs, then you will have catalan number of trees. Catalan number of trees. What is the Catalan number? 2n factorial by n factorial into n plus 1 factorial. So for example, n is equal to 4, what you will have? 8 factorial by 4 factorial into 5 factorial. That will be, I think, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5 factorial and 5 factorial gets cancelled. You already have 4 factorial. So 4, 3, 2, 4 2s and 3 2s. 2 2 gets cancelled. 14 number of trees. So it will go on exponentially. First problem, ambiguity. Second problem, more number of trees. Third problem, though we are using rules, it is not possible to write all the rules in the grammar. It is not possible to write or represent all the rules in the grammar. So, because of these three, number one, ambiguity, number two, recursion, because of recursion, because these rules are recursive, it will lead to many number of trees. Catalan number 2n factorial by n factorial n plus 1 factorial. So it will go on increasing. If it is 5, it will go up to 42. If it is 6, it will go up to 132. So on, it will go on exponentially. And the third one is it is not possible to represent all the rules in the grammar. So the solution for that, these problem is tree banks. What is a tree bank? Tree bank is a collection of sentences, input sentences, and corresponding syntax tree or parse tree developed by manual experts. So we say that as manually annotated corpora. So the linguistic pundits, the manual experts, they sat together, they took as many sentences as possible. So here there is no need of grammar. What we are doing, we are giving a sentence. For example, A and B or C. This is the input sentence, and here it is giving so sentence that corresponding acceptable tree. Which tree is more acceptable? So there is no need of ambiguity. That means if suppose this it can be written as in different ways, right? So so it will give us the question and answer, something like, you know, in 10th class or intermediate, you will have guides. You need not prepare the answer. You will have question and answer. This is the tree bank. Tree bank will have all the sentences and their answers. So there is no need of CFG here. We don't use CFG. We don't use rules. So tree bank solve these three problems. How they solve? Number one, ambiguity. When the tree bank gives the question and answers, it will give only one answer, so there is no ambiguity. And there is no question of rules, because we are not using rules at all, only question and answer. And third one, it is not possible. Of course, we are not using. So The three problems of tree CFG parsing are solved by the uh, tree banks.